Here I want to introduce poster about fourth place solution on NIPS 2017 research competition Defense against adversarial attacks. Competition organized by Google Brain using Kaggle's platform. Started July 4th and finished October 1st, 2017. Most machine learning classifiers are vulnerable to adversarial examples. Adversarial example is simply input data generated by slightly modifying input. These modifications are very subtle, and human observer does not even notice changes. Goals of this competition is to develop a defense against adversarial attacks generated by other adversarial attack competition. In final round, all defenders test on adversarial samples generated by attackers. Then scores is calculated by sum of correct classifications. Attackers generate adversarial samples on test set of 5,000 images in ImageNet format. Here we want to clarify that attacking and defending scripts all executed on Kaggle's site. We have submitted scripts with our algorithms to Kaggle. There have been constraints on maximum perturbation of adversarial samples from original, for example by ±2, ±4, 8 and 16 pixels. In addition, evaluation time for defense are limited to 500 seconds per batch of 100 images. These time limitations also apply to attackers. Results of final round is error matrix. Here I visualize this as image. Columns are attackers, rows are defenders. Cells filled with errors of defender row on adversarial samples generated by attacker column. Darker pixels means lesser errors. In this picture, defenders order from top to bottom by ranks. Attackers order from left to right. Here is my fourth place solution highlighted. Here architecture of my simple defense model. Image followed by spatial smoothing, in particular medium filtering. Then this filtered image fed to ensemble of adversarial trained models. Resulting predictions then averaged. Photographers often use medium filtering to reduce noise in images. ImageNet may contain many medium filtered, that's why I think this filtering can be applicable for this task. I have experimentally observed using medium filtering only, we cannot defend against strong adversarial attacks like described by Kalini and Wagner. However, also experimentally observed that using medium filtering and only adversarial trained models, we can obtain strong defense against adversarial attacks. In this table shown misclassification ratios in percentages. Rows are defenders, columns are attackers. Here one can see that even ensemble of adversarial trained models are not robust against good attackers. In this table shown misclassification ratios with using input filtering. In all of our experiments, holdout model Inception V4 never used to generate adversarial attacks. This cell highlighted with orange color. Then we can test transferability and check medium filtering effects on this holdout model. This Inception V4 model with medium filtering on all of attacks performs nearly the same as without filtering. Same on other non-adversarial models. Therefore, we can conclude medium filtering is not cleaning or not mitigating adversarial samples. Adversarial trained models with filtering shows good defense against attacks. An ensemble of adversarial trained models with filtering is robust against many types of attacks. All these attacks generated using epsilon equals 16. I tested also other values of this epsilon. Here in this table 3 shown results of this test. In right, I have plotted a graph visualizing higher robustness against attacks in case of lower epsilon. Adversarial trained models with spatial smoothing are robust against most types of attacks. Here I am suggesting additional research on these effects of adversarial trained models. During competition, new types of attacks were developed with high transferability ratio. Additional research needed on defending against these and new types of attacks. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, feel free to send it to my email.